to it.
Anyway, welcome. Welcome everybody to another episode of the established 1982 podcast, DG Culture Podcast, hosted by responsibly irresponsible adults that have loved video games, comic books, movies, and TV ever since 1982. I am Chauncey. And this podcast is best listened to at around
Give me some links and some
10:30.
Hungry.
Foolishness. This might be a foolishness.
Give me some of them links.
White cat.
I'm hungry than And that boy shoe here on the other side is Rolls Royce, the gatekeeper of 17 Water.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And our wish come true, Wish Windu. The building, Comic-Con San Diego Comic-Con rather, has come and gone. And we're just going to talk about the stuff that we care most about real quick.
Forget that Black Panther trailer.
Okay, we're going to get it.
start
Oh, we're going
there.
to just start right there.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I thought we were going to say that to the end.
The culture?
Okay.
Yes.
I thought I was going to the end too. I thought we were going to
Okay.
Almost cried.
Yeah.
I want the soundtrack. Like that woman with no crying till we going to be all right mix. I need that.
Tim's is
It's
the best
out.
person to have
It's out
that,
already.
to be on that track. Tim's is
So what's in
the
it, Tim?
best pick to do that. That was genius.
That was, I mean, the way they mixed, I was like,
Yeah, it just flowed in there.
I said, how come I didn't think of it? And the way they built suspense.
Right.
Oh,
and then they
Yeah.
ended with Kendrick at the end.
We gonna be all right.
It's like,
That's like
And it was a
that's like
play
a
on-
double, triple,
Alright.
quadruple entendre for just like the culture in general.
I'm getting chills talking
Phase
about
4 is gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. See, hold on. You're going too far.
He's gonna say Ryan Coogler has come to save us.
Wally, come
He is
on,
the
man.
Messiah.
Skirt.
No, so-
skirt.
Cause Phase 4 is
Fix it, Ryan.
trash.
Fix
He's
it,
gonna
Ryan.
Rick Coogler. Ryan is gonna fix it. Ryan Coogler
Ryan fix
is
it,
gonna
Ryan.
fix it.
Right.
It's gonna be all right.
Please,
Okay.
round
Black
us.
Panther.
Not the
Return-
whole phase. Not the whole phase.
I hear you, Wally.
Well, no,
I
but
hear
he,
you,
he,
Wally.
he, he-
We're
he's
gonna
gonna.
end
It's
with the
gonna.
bang.
Right. We're gonna go out, happy
I hear
and pleased.
I hear you, Wally.
To end what was a
Wally,
terrible
Wally,
phase.
Wally.
What?
Stop.
We're gonna come to December and Wild's like, that movie was trash. I'm so
No, that is sacrilege.
okay. Hold on.
It already has a 7. Wakanda Forever. Namor.
So
ahead,
what I
Ryan.
was going to say was
It's gonna be all right.
I love the choice of music because when the trailer is playing out, we all know as a culture what we lost.
Yes.
And what they lost.
Right.
And I think the reason I'm getting chills talking about it because it's like the emotion that they were showing in the trailer and in the movie, you know that's coming from a real place.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not like
yeah, those tears,
Chadwick, it ain't- yeah,
no, those
it's-
tears are legit.
Right.
Like you see Letitia Wright crying.
Right.
That's real, man.
Right.
Like, all that.
They showed a clip of
I bet it was hard to shoot.
Well, they showed a clip of when they first got on the Hall H stage, like when they first announced Black Panther, and they were jumping up for joy, just doing this. And then they showed this year when they went to Hall H, and they were all like, it felt a little like reverent and somber because it was kind of like,
Yes.
our man ain't here.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that. So when that music was playing, it was hidden that emotion.
Yeah.
And then when you hit the Kendrick, it's like, okay, I'm getting chills because it was like, it's black culture. It's like we
get it.
we we laid someone to rest and we're going to celebrate as well. Like, it's going to be all right. Like,
Right.
this is life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And that's what struck me the most about that trailer.
Because this is coming from me personally, someone who was on the recast train. I was riding that thing. I bought a ticket for that mug early. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm more like, okay, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted a recast, but we really still don't even know. Right? Like, we don't know what's going on. Like, somebody's going to be Black Panther. Like, who knows? But now at this point, I'm just going to just trust the process. And what they say, trust the process, and just
let him go.
let
with the flow.
let Mr. Coogler do what he
his thing.
does, man.
I mean, in all fairness, because I did see some people saying, "Are we going to now try to capitalize off of his death, and it's like no,
man.
I think they're celebrate. Oh, people went there, but I think
Lord,
we're going to celebrate it while at the same time be fair to the comics. We do get a new Black Panther, right? So it's not like we probably advanced the story quicker than we wanted to,
right?
But it's not like this is a thing where let's capitalize off of Chadwick's death and try to they have to figure out how to properly end that given what has happened with him in our culture, and then I think lean into the story, right, and I think that's what's happening, and because of that, too, I'm where you are. I'm at a place of like I'm open to see where this goes,
right,
because you're not. I don't think nothing was forced or moved,
right. He's talented enough, to
and
bring
Ryan,
it home,
correct. And I think Ryan can do it.
I think he can do it.
And I mean, there's some tension there. It's like Angela Bassett. She's like, I've sacrificed everything.
Yeah, she's angry.
Mike's down. Like, we're not doing this anymore. Like y'all didn't see that in the trailer?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
where they were just
like
everything T'Challa was setting in motion. Like we're opening up our board.
Yeah, no, done.
Yeah,
we're coming back in.
I've sacrificed everything.
Yeah, we've done enough. Get out of here.
Yeah, so I'm curious if there's going to be some like internal tension, within Wakanda, and then the fact that they're introducing Namor, and he's hitting them at the weakest.
Years. Yeah,
they're hitting them at the weakest moment.
Yeah,
you know what I appreciate. I don't know if you guys peeped it, and I have to please forgive me because it might be.
I know what you're about to say.
Yeah, I think I know what you're about to say.
I'm loving
the Aztec.
Because they've been talking about it. They've been talking about it.
I mean, but it's one thing to talk about, but again, like
the guy is Mexican.
But it is. But
he's a genius.
But what I'm waiting for Ryan to do, because I know he's going to do it, is connect that dot.
Yes.
Of how we are all.
Correct. That's right.
Yes.
He's going to do it.
Give me some.
He's going to do it.
He's going
to do it.
I mean, because that again,
Absolutely.
it kind of goes back to that Get Out conversation we're having. Like Ryan has a way of doing the comic book thing, but the culture thing. If
because that's not how the Atlanteans look in the comics. He just flipped it.
That's my point.
He flipped it. He's like, you know what? Why not?
We're going to talk about probably the commonalities opposed to the. I can't wait. I can't.
It might mess around and win an Oscar. Fight for they won one. But I'm talking about like a different one. You know what I'm saying, on some other level.
If people are ready for it, so I think so. I'm glad you, because I was gonna say I saw it and I was like,
we saw it. Yeah,
we're about to get deep with it because anyone
it's on the soundtrack.
The Aztec joint.
Picture of the they released 3 songs on the soundtrack.
That
and it
very
has
island and.
No, they have the Aztec drawings on the album artwork.
And for those who are not picking up what I'm putting down, if you read anything about culture and history in regards of this, there is a connection between Africans actually migrating throughout the planet on Earth and started civilizations that are all bedded in Africa. And because there's a lot of connections between the Aztecs and the Egyptians, and there's plants and foods and cultures and looks and bones and feels, and we don't talk about that a lot. We will talk about it when it comes to the slave trade, but way before the slave trade, in regards of first civilizations, there is a common denominator.
But even with the Aztecs, it's like they were like, well, did aliens visit them?
Like, it's the same.
You see the parallels,
right? But it's almost like if you think about it, if you had people who were intellectual enough to create the pyramids, then it's not a far cry that you have the Mayans, which was also off of sun, moon, stars. We are people of astrology and science. Again, before we want to credit when civilization started. So
this is a guy who went to Africa. No, that was the composer the last time that you said.
Ryan Coogler did too.
Oh, he did too.
Yeah. No, all of them. Yeah.
So they all went.
So
okay.
I'm just excited.
But Ryan Coogler and and
so I wouldn't be surprised if he went all in and did some.
I mean, but again, we don't talk about like the connectivity. I cannot say that like the brown black. I'm excited. I saw that and that gave me chills.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was evident from the start. That was evident from the start.
When
they first showed,
I've watched that trailer.
The Atlanteans, I was like, wow, they flipping the Atlanteans. Okay.
When that hit my phone, I watched that thing at least 5
I didn't even watch on the phone. I was just like, let me just go.
I watched on the phone because I couldn't. I had to, and then I immediately sent it to my TV and watched it over and over again.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I got so caught up with the music transition.
Yes.
A lot of people did. It was genius.
At some point, I missed some things because I was like, did he just translate No Woman No Cry into? Oh, this is amazing. Then I went back and started picking up some other things, but
that was a master class on how to do a trailer. My goodness.
Yeah. Not giving away a whole lot, but you know.
Even Everett Ross looked cool. He was walking.
He did. He had some swag. He did.
Here's a question. Transition us a little bit. We all know that we've been getting some boo-boo in Phase 4.
Boo-boo.
If Black Panther, because I think you asked me this question, if Black Panther does not have the connectivity or sets us up for anything,
yes,
will we be okay with it?
I don't want it. I don't want the connectivity.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. I'm
talking about the traditional Marvel thing
that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing.
Yeah, don't
listen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying there are people.
Namor is enough.
Yeah, that is enough because he's. But the narrative lately has been all these movies are standalone. Mm-hmm. How much more patience in a phase that's given us a whole lot of non-connected stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, us in general, I feel like we're not gonna care. No, just write it well, and because Wakanda in and of itself is standalone.
Sorry,
and we had this
let me rephrase
because the first one was almost standalone.
It was
no.
With the exception of the end credit.
Yeah, let me rephrase. The end credit scene made sense in the first one.
It did,
and it
White Wolf.
It wasn't like this random corny mess.
Right.
This one has to have something. Yes, if it doesn't have it, if they don't have any end credit scene, I'm good. If they do, I pray that it makes sense and it's not going to derail the film. But I don't want it to taint it.
Right. I know what you're saying.
Because I don't want Star Fox to show up. Usher. Usher will be like.
But you don't speak into existence. If Usher shows up, I'm gonna be really
Watch
mad
this.
No, you didn't do the tiny disc.
We need a camera here.
No, he was awesome.
You think Usher's not gonna show up?
No, he was awesome in that. He was awesome in.
He's very good.
He was awesome in that.
I mean, so I'll say.
But if he shows up as a character, I'll be like,
I'm Bishop.
Watch this.
Right.
But
Jerry Curl.
I think you and I talked about it, Wally, where the beauty of the first Black Panther is it is standalone-ish.
Yep.
But what it did is it introduced Wakanda Black Panther where it could show up in other places seamlessly. Like we didn't have to explain that. Mm-hmm. Like they
brought it right into Infinity War.
They breadcrumbed it in the beginning with just introducing T'Challa. Then we got a standalone movie. And if you think about it, it wasn't even really a origin story because we already kind of got right. And then after Black Panther, Wakanda became a character in the Infinity.
Well, they fast forwarded the origin. They were like, "Yeah, you just drink from this flower."
Well, that's because
we're done.
Okay, well, that's because we already were introduced to him in some shape or form.
Right.
And so in this movie, I'm okay with that same format. Like if we get a standalone kind of what just happened in Wakanda kind of situation, to your point, a decent post credit, and then we start to see the new Wakanda play off in phase.
Wait a minute, what was the question? I got caught up in the spirit of it. What was the question?
The question was if we get because Wally said that was all these phase 4 movies have been very standalone.
Right.
They have not had a story pattern.
Right. They have not connected to nothing.
The thing. If Black Panther continues on that trajectory, will we be disappointed or are we fine because it's Black Panther?
Oh, I got you.
And my answer was if the story is well written, I don't care about them not connecting, because as you said,
just stay on brand for phase 4.
You've introduced Namor. Now the fact that it is ending phase 4, you almost have to try to do something. I just wish that they didn't retroactively create these quote unquote phases. Just make the movies. At this point now, we're just like, well, when is this going to end? Because whenever you put bookends on something, you're expecting. That's correct. Just make the movie.
That's the whole problem. Period. We
don't do phases.
This is past Sunday, the Tuesday night quarterbacking. At this juncture, that is again we've talked about this in the past. This is what Marvel has done for years. You just can't do a phase 4, as Kevin Feige said. Oh, this is just don't pay attention to what's happening over here in phase 4. It's just a reaction to what happened after the snap.
Track.
And it's like, no. You were trying to do something and it didn't
work.
And so now you're trying to clean it up.
Patch it up.
Because if you look at what's coming, going back to Comic-Con, look what's coming on phase 5 and 6.
Oh my God.
He literally gave you like, I'm even gonna let you wait. Like, we're gonna talk about Kang.
Right, they just pretty much put it out there.
We're gonna have invasion, like
right. They gave us everything. They literally
we're clear on where
put everything on the table.
So even when we see every show and everything. We know that Kang is going to be the thing of
Homeboy
5.
put everything on the thing. That was sacrilege before.
Right. Like
they didn't give us that. Thanos. They didn't put it out there for the world. They waited until that end credit scene where he turned around like, trashy. You know what it is. And now it's like, yeah. We got all this right here. Fantastic Four.
Don't stop watching.
So,
Blade, everywhere, all this.
Now that I'm really thinking about it, because you're absolutely right. Like when they were doing phases 1 through 3,
they weren't. It was a retroactive thing. They broke it up and it was like, well, this was the first phase, and then this, and then this, and so now we have this expectation, 5 and 6, and what's coming up. So now, like, how do you book in? How do you finish a phase? You put that on yourself now, so now you got to close that out.
Mm-hmm. Well, with a close and an introduction.
Yeah.
Right, with a close
and then you got to come in. You got to come in to phase 5.
But the thing is, see, I think what people don't understand is like you don't necessarily close out a phase. Like phases 1 through 3 was the Infinity Saga,
Facts.
right?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do you close it out?
No, but
yeah.
I mean,
but you do have a bridge to
to his point, we blindly didn't know that this was intentionally phased.
Right.
We just watched.
Just make movies.
Now that they put their own stake in the ground, because I think this is beyond our expectations. Like you're actually saying and doing this, you're now building an anticipation of if Black Panther. I'm just using Black because again we're all going to see it. We're going to love it. It's going to be great. But if Black Panther isn't again serving as some type of vehicle for something. It's almost
but see that's where I struggle. I struggle because on one sense geek culture is like
I don't need to all
I don't need all but then as soon as he announces it's like
but that's my point. I think they kind of
he had to do that. We were sleeping over here.
Right.
I mean, snore, man. He had to do it.
Jamal's gonna probably, but he said it like we're spoiled. But I'm like, but we're not spoiled because we're asking for it because that's the expectation you set up, right? Which is why I feel they feel compelled to say, "Oh, this is gonna be Black King."
But I'm taking it deeper though. Like I feel like some of the geek culture reactions are probably, and again, this could be a strength and a weakness. I think it does. Affect the stock market in certain. They had to do that.
Well, no,
because there's articles about like they talked about the films or not.
But we talked about this. It's not us. I think the lay folks are saying. I use my mother as an example. She's into it, but she's not a geek culture. She's like, I'm not watching any more of this stuff because it doesn't make sense to me. So when you hear that you're losing money.
True.
You're right.
Yeah.
You lose the money
from the lay folks.
Because that's where the money come from.
This ain't
not us.
This ain't about a comic book thing anymore. Mom's like, I have no idea. She's like, I'm not going to go see Thor. This looks really random.
We got homies that have been like,
I'm out.
Not enough connective tissue.
I was like,
I'm about to check out.
I'll do Disney Plus when I get around to it. Like that's not what they want. They want us to salivate and wait for this stuff. So. I think we talked about a couple of episodes back when I was like, yo, Kevin said, no, we're gonna come back with some stuff. Hold on.
Just
now.
Wait. It ain't gonna be in the Thor movie. I don't think it's because
geek culture. I think it's because they realize you're losing money and you lost your formula.
Right.
That's facts. And he tried to get up there and sell us that snake oil. Get on out of here.
He's blowing up there.
Right. Get on out of here.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of in the middle.
Challenge.
Well, I'm kind of in the middle. Like I wasn't. Yeah. Again, yes, some of the movies, like, and I've been on this podcast and said, like, something is, there's some adjusting happening in phase 4. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
When these kids are not the same.
But I do appreciate what Marvel has done.
Yeah.
It's just, how are they going to maintain that momentum? Like, Wish was saying, like, I think they have. Now that you're saying that the lay person is kind of like, no. Like,
because that's the only reason you get up there.
That's where you get the real million from. The 0.5 come from us.
Right.
But the million, the trillion million.
And the people have spoken.
Right.
And they hear.
Right.
I mean, this last Thor movie, say what you want. The drop off that second week, ridiculous. I'm talking about 90 degrees drop off.
The articles for me.
Drop off.
So that's what I'm saying.
So like,
it was the worst drop off. It tied Black Widow.
Right.
Drop.
And he probably already knew that when he made the statement, "Hey, things are coming, y'all." Like,
Comic-Con's here. He brought that up when we did the review. He was like, he did the cleanup man before it even happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He's
called
like,
getting in. It's called getting in front of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm here for it. I mean,
Yeah.
So like,
we're
let's
all
break them
gonna
He
down.
put
Yeah.
Fantastic Four in there.
Well, no,
Black Panther.
Yeah, read it out.
But no, go in order. So you're gonna do plus or just movies?
Well, he doing all of it.
Yeah.
Well, but there's something before Black Panther in November.
No.
She-Hulk.
Well, yeah. Next.
I'm
I
I'm
trying to grab you before
You tried.
I'm
I did.
so I'm doing it differently. I'm doing
Challenge.
the movies because we're talking about the movies, and
fair
then I'll
okay,
break that.
that's it. Okay,
We'll come back to
I won't
okay.
interrupt you again.
Okay.
But I know
Movies.
you're doing the
Right.
phase complete thing.
Right. So
Got you. Movies only. Black Panther.
so
Yep.
after Black Panther, that's the end of Phase 4, and then
Ant-Man.
Phase 5 is, I think that's when we're gonna really start getting into the
Ant-Man.
Kang
Yep.
stuff. Which again, I feel like.
Well, we've known about this for so long too.
Well, I feel like the
Loki
surprise.
was done right.
Yeah.
I feel like the surprise factor is
Yeah.
not there that
Yeah.
like Thanos had. Like in
Right.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they introduced them pretty.
But
much.
I digress.
But the beauty of Kang is that what version are we gonna get and how deep?
Or
are
how
we gonna-
many versions?
Right, and how deep are we gonna go down that rabbit hole? Because
Right.
even in Loki, we knew that was a hint towards Kang, but he did not identify himself as such. Right.
He was he who remains.
Right, correct. So
The version, yeah.
and then remember he killed him. So you open up the chaos box.
Yes, you
So
open it
I
up.
think the surprise will be what version or versions and
Right.
how
And
deep
then
we
when we
go down
get
that
to
rabbit hole.
the final Kang, it'll be Thanos level. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Right.
So Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and then Guardians of the Galaxy. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. That'll be February 17th, 2023.
Oh, I'm sorry. And may I add that we're also going to probably see a B story of Young Avengers. So while we're introducing Kang, and I think that's the other part, this Young Avengers team that's being created as well. So please continue. Like I think that's the part where they're not talking about it, but it's
They can
probably
miss
gonna
me
be.
with all that. But continue.
Oh my god, I hate everything about
Guardians
you.
of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th, 2023.
Okay. Yes.
The Marvels, July
Yeah.
28th,
All right.
2023.
Okay. Yep.
Blade.
Yeah. There it is.
Blade.
There it is.
November 3rd, 2 days before my birthday. y'all.
Ursula. Let's go.
Let that be a birthday present.
Let's go.
We shall see.
Yes. And then Captain America New Order.
Yeah.
That's going to be May 3rd.
Are they gonna give Sam
2024.
Wilson some hands, man?
Huh? Oh,
Because he be getting laid down. He
Who's saying?
ain't got no hands, man. He be getting whooped.
He got wings.
right.
Dang, he gonna win some fights, man.
Right. And then we have Thunderbolts. That comes July
How we feel about
2024.
that?
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think it was set up kind of cool.
Is it
Via the
Suicide
TV
Squad?
shows.
Well, come after Captain
America.
America. Yeah, New World Order. That it makes sense. Okay.
Right.
Again, but how many people were fighting? But okay, fine.
See, there you
All
go.
right. And then, in the Phase 5, Fantastic Four,
Ah,
November 8th.
Okay. Wait. Go back to that. No movie until. Wait a minute. What was the gap between?
Well, they did say that there were slates.
Oh, my.
That were not filled in. And
Thunderbolts is July
July of what?
2024.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Fantastic Four.
But they also there's going to be some
Okay,
gaps.
I thought you was in still
They
2023.
they purposely made a gap. There's a bunch of stuff that they are not letting us
We're
know.
all assuming it's going to probably be mutant related.
Okay.
That's the assumption. It's going to be mutant related.
Okay, continue.
Because
Maybe.
your Secret Invasion. at the
Yeah,
end-
that's
at the end
that's
of
a
it,
television
okay.
show, right?
No, that's
Secret
a
Invasion is
movie.
TV.
Yes, it's TV.
Oh no, not
Secret Wars. is
Secret
a movie.
Wars. Thank you. Yeah, Secret
Yeah.
Wars.
Avengers Kang Dynasty that comes out May 2nd, 2025.
That's end of Phase 5, right?
No, and then Avengers Secret Wars November 7th, 2025.
But we're now in 6. Is what I'm saying to you. Somewhere in there, there's the end of 5 and beginning of 6.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Because again, like I said, they're leaving some room for
Kang
possible-
Dynasty and Secret Wars that's Phase 6.
at the end, right?
Right.
And so they're saying like before that, you might see
That'll be
some-
Infinity War Endgame, pretty much.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And then also you'll start to see. So we might get an X-Men or something like that thrown in there. Like they didn't give us.
Yeah, they're not
all
gonna
the
give us
slate.
all that good Fox. No, they don't give us that. They give us Fantastic Four. That's that. But after that,
Yeah. So we just saw Miss Marvel. She-Hulk is coming out August 17th.
So now you're moving to plus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, these are all the new TV shows, and then What If season 2.
Wait. What If season 2? When's that come out?
2022 this year.
Oh, it's this year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really?
It's they haven't said exactly when, but it's gonna.
They gotta have something to go into the holiday.
And best believe some of the stuff from What If is going into the live action. Just wait.
That's why that's what you see me thinking. You see my brain.
We thought that before, and it didn't happen.
No, it did.
Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
No,
December 20th.
No, it did.
Wally.
It did that's how we got
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, thank you. It was in that movie. Not in a heavy-handed way, but I don't think we're done yet. I think that never mind. But you saw a little bit of it.
Holiday special.
Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. December.
I Am Groot.
Let them have it, man.
I Am Groot.
And then
Groot got a little show coming out.
Yeah, and then so
Baby
I Am Groot is only like it's a series of like I think it's like 3 or 4 shorts.
Oh,
they're not.
shorts.
They're not.
Okay.
It's not really considered.
That's like
clips.
That's little clips.
They're little clips. Yeah.
Oh man, don't even have
like there's
time.
one of him just taking a shower.
Okay,
like,
they got to sell them Groots. Okay,
I Am Groot.
Yeah,
Right.
they got to sell them Groot
I Am
plushies.
Groot.
Right.
Yes, I Am Groot.
So they're not really classifying it as like
A show.
in the
Yeah, I see.
in the slate.
I Am Groot.
Vin Diesel got to get some work in between them bad Fast and Furious.
Does he really sit in the studio and go, I Am Groot?
Yeah.
1,000 times they pay him.
Pretty
for that?
much.
I'm in the
It's a
wrong
great
business.
gig.
I Am Groot.
Secret Invasion, spring 2023.
I'm actually interested in that one.
You are?
Yeah.
Sam Jackson.
Yeah, that's got to involve the
It's supposed to have Sam
Scroll.
Jackson.
Yeah, it
and-
got to, right?
Well, that because that's when he was in the ship.
Yeah.
But it also have
the longest
Don Cheadle
hiatus
in that,
ever.
too. Well, I think
Where's Iron Wars?
It's not listed.
What?
That was a talk because their Armor Wars wasn't.
I'm sorry, not Iron Wars. Yeah, you're right. Armor Wars.
Because
That's right.
they
You think
mentioned
about
that
Iron,
they mentioned that during the
Yeah,
pandemic.
Ironheart. Yes, that is. Yeah, I'm interested in that one too.
Yeah. Echo, summer 2023.
Kingpin. Yeah, I like Kingpin. Have you seen dude?
Yeah.
Dude's like 64 and ripped. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio. How you
Right.
say? Is that you say his name properly? I'm butchering his name.
I Am Groot.
The dude, man, 64 and he ready for this Kingpin. So yeah,
Right.
I'm all in on that.
Yeah, Loki season 2,
That makes
summer
sense.
23.
That makes sense because that comes out before something King related.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta get the good timeline.
Ironheart.
I
Yeah.
haven't talked about that.
And we failed to mention that Riri will be
He's
in
in
Black
Panther.
Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good too. I see he was
yes.
doing the
Yeah.
same building the
Right.
suit.
Yeah,
they
just
did
like
a
Tony.
juxtaposition.
Right.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
very nice.
Well done.
Yeah. Ironheart fall 2023. Daredevil Born Again.
18 episodes.
18 episodes.
Get ready. It's CW level.
So,
Right there.
and then some other, and then Agatha Coven of Chaos.
Yeah, I could have done it.
And let me circle back. One thing that's not listed here is they're going to do their first mature animated series called Marvel Zombies, and it's a spinoff of What If. But the interesting thing is they're going into the mature content bag. So
On Disney.
yeah,
Oh.
because they already signaled it.
Yeah,
They-
you put a code on it.
yeah, Logan's on there now, and Deadpool.
Code's on there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Deadpool 1 and 2.
Yeah. Put the pin on,
So
kids. Put
the
pin
question
on
will be:
adults.
will Daredevil
Save the kids.
get that
Same
mature
pen,
rating?
yeah.
It really should. You can't give me rated G Daredevil after that
And there's a
Netflix
flash
joint,
of him
man.
in She-Hulk.
Well, I mean, he's
Maybe.
a lawyer, and he's
Yeah,
But when it's time for him to go, I don't want no jokes and laughing. it got to be. He's in Hell's Kitchen, for God's sake. Hell's Kitchen. Ain't no laughing and joking in Hell's Kitchen. We got
Have you
this.
ever been to Hell's Kitchen?
It sounds awful. Hell's Kitchen.
It's a really great strip of restaurants, and it's actually the high level brand.
They ain't highlighting that in
No,
the comic.
Louis Vuitton and Moet.
Oh God.
They're actually located. No, they're actually located.
Here
in
we
Hell's
go.
Kitchen.
But that wasn't-
I'm just saying.
Here we go.
but that's now.
I'm just telling you.
Here
The
we-
real
back
Hell's
in the
Kitchen.
day.
Here we
Hell's-
go.
I'm just saying.
Wasn't Hell's Kitchen grimy back in the day though?
How do you get that name? That's what I'm saying.
Hell's
You
Kitchen.
don't just earn it because it's got a lot of nice eateries and shops, right? Like,
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay wasn't just
No.
kicking it in the streets back in the 70s.
No.
It was grimy, right? Like,
Right.
I mean,
That's
all
why
of New
they
York
wrote
was,
it.
I mean,
All of
all
New
New
York
York
was-
was grimy. I mean,
right.
you wouldn't.
But that name-
You also wasn't trying to go to Times Square because it was nothing
Right,
but
yeah.
whores and peekaboos.
Right.
So I mean, like, now it's a cake boss.
Right.
And,
It's
Yeah.
whores
And Lion
and
King.
peekaboos.
and now it's Lion King and Cake Boss. So,
Peekaboos.
What do you want me to say? Peekaboos. It's a family show. I said whores, but I was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
peekaboos.
You might well say it all at this point. You-
No, I won't say the T.
Well, there you go. There's your phases.
TNA.
Yeah, I mean, and so I will say Marvel pretty much stole the show of Comic-Con.
Absolutely.
Did they
And-
show something about Black Adam though?
did.
Yeah, but
I heard they had great response.
it did. But they got a long way to go.
And the other thing, I think,
we'll stay tuned. That's all you can say about them.
well, stay tuned. I think Fandom is going to be interesting. This
Yeah,
year.
because they do their own thing.
And DC has a little bit of I think.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I mean, I'm sorry. ABC was like a major sponsor of Comic-Con, so
Oh well,
Disney.
Yeah, but
the
yeah.
business of it all.
Yeah, but like DC did Fandom in a response to the pandemic, and I actually think it actually works.
Yeah,
for
it
them.
took off. Yeah.
Um,
Are they going to
but
do one
I
in
also-
person? Are they going to do because they've not done one in person yet? Are they going to actually do one? Because Fandom was virtual with all them, those
Yeah,
last two.
Why would they do that?
I mean, because there's money to be made when you have vendors on site, bro.
Yeah.
You
So
know what
much
I'm
money
saying?
they save, though.
Yeah, but I mean, do we know how much money they clear when people are there selling?
Yeah,
merch?
that would be a good question if they're actually gonna.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then the fan experience, like, people pay a lot of extra money to like.
But people
get
pay
into-
People pay to go to Comic-Con. Not Marvel is just they kind of reaping the benefits.
Yeah, I
Right,
see what
because
you're saying.
there's so many things that are being.
Yeah.
DC would have to go. We're making our
Okay,
own convention.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of money
Yeah.
being spent. Yeah,
But all that being said,
see the
Marvel
balance
was
sheet.
yeah.
was
But
the
I
show.
think what was interesting about DC was DC has kind of gotten in. They're in murky waters because the whole thing with Flash and
Yeesh, that dude's
yeah,
a
he's
psycho.
yeah, they're still trying to find him. I think.
It's just,
Wow.
Yeah,
entered the Speed Force.
like
Peace.
literal
Right.
speed. Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, and then the whole thing with Amber Heard, and
yeah.
Aquaman.
I
Is,
mean,
Yeah,
but I
it's a
guess
mess.
I mean I heard that they're just doing I think
Just cutting our stuff
someone
out.
somebody on the Facebook group
Reshoot.
was saying like we're just doing a reset. DC looks like they're just going to just do a reset and get it together.
Well, they
They
can't
already
reset
shot- they
Aquaman.
can't-
That's in
they
the
can't-
can.
They can't. Yeah, it's already in the can.
Aquaman's in the can.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to.
Flash is in the can.
They're gonna have to do damage control on that.
Oh, well,
And it would have been really tough during Comic-Con to go, hey, we got Aquaman. Or hey, what about Amber Heard? Hey, we got Flash. Hey, what about old boy? Like, still, like that's
it's
they got a lot,
Yeah,
They got
a
people
lot of
with
work to do.
court cases and they,
right?
Well,
Yeah.
on a high note, it sounds like Marvel's trying to get back on the rails and
let's
organize
get on back on the
themselves.
thing. Just get it.
Right.
And so, but nothing else. The bright light is Black Panther in November. So we're all excited about that cultural moment, and we're here for it. All right. So anything
Absolutely.
else to say?
Patreon.com/EST1982 podcast if you would like to
'Cause we
pledge
hungry.
$1. That's correct. That's
hungry.
correct. EST1982 podcast on
hungry.
Facebook
And I agree.
and Instagram.
Man, you give me some of them links.
Give some of them links. Pastor Chauncey from from Black Lightning is gonna be. We're laughing at that. We made the joke at the top because they were trying to say that he was rumored. You remember Chauncey from
I
Memphis?
do.
Rumored to be Professor X, and we thought that was hilarious. And we
Who
just
said
started
that?
making
Who
all
said
these
that?
jokes.
Oh, you got to end this.
You don't remember?
podcast.
You remember? It was in a
No.
group chat. and
I
we-
sent it.
Yeah.
But
you
who-
sent it.
who-
I don't
yeah,
know.
who
And so
did
they
that?
showed a picture of dude with the ball head,
Bye, y'all.
and
Bye.
we just had a ball with it.
Bye, y'all. It is time to go get something to eat. It's time to go.
I'm hungry.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.